Hello, hello! We are here and we are live for Fears and Fortunes. This is episode 5 of season 5. This is our mid-season finale. After this episode, we are going to be off for the remainder of the month of July because there's a whole bunch of conventions that a bunch of us are going to, especially the amazing YoSkylerSeamour that has events all over the place. Plus, a bunch of us will be at Gen Con, and that's going to be at the end of the month. So because of these interruptions, we're going to delay some stuff. We have some other content that will be coming out during that time, though, so don't worry. But yeah, that's our mid-season finale, and we have an amazing episode for you. Give me just one moment. Making sure that's working. Yeah. Okay, so before we get into things, next thing, huge shout out to the amazing people at Forgotten Adventures. They're the ones who make this show possible. Without them, we would not be here making this amazing show. They provide, money for the cast so they get compensated appropriately. They provide money for the artists so they can make, Karis Alexandra makes all the amazing character art you see on our show. And they also provide all the maps, battle maps, map assets, and tokens that you see on our show. You're going to see a ton of them. We use all of their stuff. It's amazing. They even made custom tokens of our characters, so huge shout out to them. With that, someone's asking, yes, that is correct. I believe that is correct on the alt bars. I will double check to make sure, though. Everybody except Philippa has an alt. And Philippa's alt has just started. We're tallying up everyone who gives a alt to Philippa. We're adding those manually. So if you add an alt to Philippa, you're not going to get a notification, but just know that we'll be watching and adding those all up and adding it to her alt bar. So thank you. The next thing, we have some amazing fan art to show. Let me pull that up. This is a piece by Android Grace. Brace yourselves for it. It's a lot to take in. This is a amazing piece by Android Grace of Una and some of Una's new friends.
I know exactly what the
It's perfect.
Una is Anne Hathaway.
lovers.
I love that.
These are my. This is my.
AC
Oh my god.
broken, or is it getting hot in here?
Your AC is broken and it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
I need it in my veins right now. Please. Give it. Oh my god.
Huge shout out to DM Jose and Maz, whose
Computer
characters
enhance.
are. How much more do you want me to enhance?
All of it. I just needed to take up my full screen. Thank you so much. There, yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, look at the flowers. Oh my god, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm screaming. They're beautiful though. Look at their Stop. Is that makeup? Oh my god, and the little. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god. That's. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky.
Amazing
I'm so
piece of
lucky.
art. I saw this and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna launch some fan art.
Can you give me that?
This is fan art that's going to launch fanfic. That's what this is.
Yeah, can I get a fanfic for this, please? I'll spend my alt bar using it for a fanfic. Thank you.
I'll have what they're having. 2 more fanfics, please.
Can I have that, by the way?
We actually did get fanfic. That's our next piece of fan art. This is a piquant, which is it means spicy essentially, and it is a story by Garish Garden about Pepper. These are 4 scenes from Pepper's POV. I just love this scene. Theo, for Pepper's mother, who died only a few months ago, burned and bleeding and blind slowly and painfully, who died in front of her as she tried her best to keep her alive, pregnant the entire time, as Theo told her stories of her life that she never bothered to before now, like a vault had been unlocked in her mind in her final days, who made her promise that she would never, ever touch the cards that gave the Seer her power. Pepper had every intention of keeping that promise. It was a stupid and juvenile, but it was one of the few things her mother had asked her to do, and she wanted to make her proud, even as a grown adult, even in her death. And she couldn't help but fear that touching them would somehow make her just like her mother in all the ways she promised she wouldn't let herself be. She didn't want anything to do with the Seer's power. That is just a small taste. It's an amazing piece of fan fiction. Go check it out. It's posted on the FA Discord under FA Streaming Campaigns, and you can check it out there. And that is all. The next up, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for the piece of fan fiction. There's tons of amazing stuff out there like that that we've been getting. We really appreciate it. We love seeing all this stuff. That brings us to, I think we're ready to dive into our intro. Let me just double check. Yep. So we'll be right back. We're going to go to our intro, and when we come back, we will jump into our campaign. So don't go anywhere. BRB. Okay, and here we go.
Content warning. This series has themes of horror, including but not limited to death, gore, trauma, insanity, violence, isolation, manipulation, fire, insects, and more. Some of these themes also involve children. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live and find trigger warnings in the video description. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign's start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home.
Worry in your mind, fear is how it starts. Unsure of what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear, we face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.
Go ahead, Slide. Watch this.
We are back.
We got this.
We start our session. Real quick heads up, by the way. Zoraius, our player James, says he's on his way, so they will be joining us midway through. But for now, we will start up where we last left off. You guys have gathered upstairs. You have gathered upstairs at Upscale Defenses to speak to the Bone Collector. I'm assuming you're doing this upstairs. You tell me otherwise, because I assume you want to do this at least within earshot of Fable.
Definitely.
All right. Is there anything anyone wants to do before this? And I will say, canonically, Sly, as this is happening, or as you're getting ready to do this, Zoraius has yet to come back.
I think Sly is chalking that up to her having really given him the what for verbally at the office, or at the bank rather, and I don't think she's surprised that he didn't follow just as closely on the way back home, so she's not making note of it any further beyond okay, and that's a timer. So she starts a timer in her brain, looks around the room, make sure everyone else is here, yeah, and then she'll check in with everyone, especially her mom, because I don't think she's ever spoken to the Bone Collector in particular. She's seen Sly pull some crazy stuff with the cards, but she's never been there when they've interrogated or spoken to a spirit face to face. So this will be interesting.
I think Aaren is going to have a couple of parameters set up. So he'll probably have one of his echoes out of view in the bedroom, waiting in case something goes wrong with the seance of it all. And then he will probably have MaeLeFay outside, just keeping watch from across the street. And then lastly, I think he's going to open a mental link with Lutamil and ask him a question.
Okay. All right, so we got Aaren in the guest bedroom, or in your main bedroom, ready to go. We have MaeLeFay outside the window in case anything happens. They're just like on the windowsill watching. And what do you say to Ludmil?
I say, friend, I normally would ask this sort of question somebody else, but given the circumstances, I'm a little low on options. But have you ever encountered or heard much about vampires?
Yes. What do you need to know?
I guess whatever it takes to kill one, whether it's rumors, tall tales, or facts for sure.
Roll investigation for me as you sort of question your sword for this knowledge. Just to see how specific of the information is that you're looking for.
My roll go through? Go to 8 on the die. So that should be 11.
11. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. It would explain to you that many of the ways of destroying a vampire are, for the most part, fairly consistent. Weakness to sunlight, holy water, a stake to the heart to paralyze them, often needing to kill them once and for all in their final resting place, a coffin, a crypt somewhere where stronger vampires will retreat there to recuperate from wounds and things like that. However, it does let you know that there are vampires who are uncommon or unique. Vampires that sometimes don't exactly obey those rules. It does not have any more information on that, at least your sword doesn't, but it does tell you that there are essentially rule breakers out there that don't follow all of these trends.
Gotcha. I think the last thing you just asked is, I know there's, books about them being charming, romantic, but what about them, controlling minds or erasing memories?
Yes. Vampires do have the ability to charm subjects.
Even without them knowing?
Let me think about this. I would say it depends on the strength of the vampire. There are vampires who their charm are able to alter memories or cloud them. But not all vampires have that.
All right. I appreciate it, Lou.
Of course.
All right, everyone. Security's all set up, so if anything goes wrong, we're all good.
Does everyone involve me? Does that include?
Yes.
Yes, good. I am here.
Okay. One thing, really quick, and Sly will scurry over to Fable's door and slide one of the cards that when you touch it, it gives guidance. She doesn't know what she's dealing with on the other side of that door, so she just wants to help how she can, since she knows quarantine is kind of the utmost importance until we can hear from the bone collector. So she's going to slide that card under and let Fable know that they're starting, and then she'll rush back over to the group and pull out the deck.
Real quick, as you pull out the deck, I do want to check, Aaren, would there be any objections to Byron being here?
No, why would there be?
Just making sure. Just making sure. You pull out the deck. Your mother does come over to you, Sly. You ready to do this?
I feel like that time when you told me that jumping into the lake was safe, even though I was pretty sure I was gonna drown, and you were like, sometimes you just have to let go and go forward. I think if I think about it too much, I'm not gonna let go of the rope, so I think I have to be ready. Big old lake out there.
That was one of the very few times I had to give you something other than words of caution. Yes.
I think I'm gonna need them right now, but I'm glad
you
you're
can
here.
do this. You've grown a lot stronger.
Yeah, I can do this. I am a seer. Okay. She will give her mom's hand a squeeze and go to pull out the bone collector card and set it on the table first. I think she just takes a moment, just looking at the art again. It always does something to Sly's brain because it's never just art. She knows the beings that are trapped in there, and there's never been a time she's looked at the card and not had like a chill run down her spine, especially this particular card. So she takes a moment, takes a deep breath. It probably comes out shaky, and then she will attempt to see if the bone collector will come out, see if she can connect with the card and reach in, like offer an actual hand out. Similar to how she reaches into the card to pull out her gun or other various things, she'd reach a hand inside and see if the bone collector would take it.
Okay. Yes, you place a card down on the table. We'll just put one of those right there. You place a card down on the table, and what do you think of when you go to conjure them? What feelings pass through you?
There is an intense need to know. This almost dissection of facts and a compilation of all of this frustration. It is a helplessness that washes over Sly as she thinks of all of the people struggling with slum rot. And it's that frustration combined with that helplessness that I think is the strongest in this moment.
Go ahead and give me, I would say, in the past, have we done charisma for summoning? Or do we usually go with wisdom or insight?
I think we usually do insight. I don't know if we ever have done charisma, but I wouldn't be opposed. I don't know if different spirits require different things. The last time we brought the Bone Collector out, it was a possession.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. Okay, that is a 28.
You catch yourself wanting to know, wanting information. You catch yourself, and for a moment as you try to conjure the Bone Collector, you feel something stirring in the cards on you. The Witness. Your approach is off.
Do I see the Witness?
No, you weren't trying to summon the Witness, so it didn't manifest, but you could tell if you continued down that route, you would have summoned them instead.
Yeah. Okay. I think knowing what I'm feeling trying to summon this particular spirit is not working. I would like to go through what I know of the cards. I know a lot of the different ones now. Lucian's is loneliness or isolation, and I've started to narrow them down. Do I know what to narrow in on by this point with the Bone Collector, especially after being cursed by her?
Yeah, I think at this moment you would focus on your heartbeat, on your flesh, on the thoughts that what you are as a person is essentially meat. You think back to that amber room, her examining you, her prodding at your flesh. The way you felt almost like a hunk of meat on a plate at that moment.
I think a shudder goes through Sly as she gets a phantom ripple of that reforming of muscle. Ew!
Immediately, the card starts to stir. And they form right here. At the edge of your coffee table.
Hi. Hello. I am glad you're here.
You've summoned me.
And that is a true statement. Slumrot has been getting worse. I know we've asked for your help before, but by getting worse, I mean one of your patients who you had cured of Slumrot years ago has fallen ill again, and we don't know what it is, and I need you to tell me what's going on.
One of my patients has gotten ill.
Yes.
That does... Who?
Fable.
They look around the room now.
She's quarantined.
I must
wanted to
see
get
them
your
immediately.
opinion. Okay, and I knew you'd say that. 1 second.
I already tried and I couldn't.
Please follow me. And Sly will begin leading them to Fable's door and saying out loud, Fable, the doctor is here to see you.
Aaren, do you believe that that's a little rude? I am also a doctor, but they would not.
Never expected to hear those words about
I didn't want to say
her.
Bone Collector has
Let
come to you.
Let her in. Let her
Okay,
in.
all right, okay. Oh. And she cracks open the
I'm
door.
just sitting on the edge of my bed.
I stay at the threshold to the room, but I leave the door open. I am watching very closely.
Great Big Pete's gonna follow this bone collector in hopes that it'll make this experience a little bit more easy.
She
for
actually
you?
turns to you, Una. You said you inspected her?
Sly, should I tell them?
Yes, please.
Okay. I did. I
What
have.
were your initial findings?
This disease could not be cured. It is not a curse, but I have seen this grow. I have seen the slum rot begin, age, evolve, and now I do not know what to do. You will see all of the indications that I am right. And if you should need my help, I hope that you will ask the Seer's permission first. And they wink to Sly.
They look to you, Sly. I am going in then.
I will be supervising.
Are you sure
Also,
it is safe for you?
there is a mask that's going to appear on Sly's face that Una makes appear.
I was actually going to say
The same water mask.
the bone collector seeing like any bit of you being unsure, they would also offer their mask.
That's good because I was gonna tell her to take it off anyways.
Thank you. And Sly will hold on to it even though there's like water going on. She's more like fascinated, honestly. She's never been, yeah.
Una, if you would like to cast guidance, or if you have bless, if you want to do something like that to aid Sly in case something like that should she become further infected.
Yes. You got
Otherwise, yeah, she takes off her mask and breathes deep. I do not think I would need it, given the state I'm in. And they sort of examine themselves. Are you ready?
I think Una is actually going to use. I would like to infuse this mask with. I don't know if this is actually possible. Can
What
I
spell?
do like a delayed spare the dying? I know it's a cantrip, but it's more so like if this is like the start of death itself as Slumrot, that's kind of where I'm thinking.
Not really.
right now.
Spare the dying will stabilize somebody.
I understand.
Yeah. I would say though, yeah, if you have anything to help with their saves, if
Just
not,
guidance.
that's okay.
Then I'm
just
fine
guidance.
with guidance. That
Okay.
that works.
You give Sly guidance.
Yes.
With that, the doctor opens the door. Fable, where would they find you?
Right there on the edge, sitting on the edge of the bed, upright. I have never seen her face before, though, right?
No.
Smash.
I will not give her the compliment of any attention to it, but I am taking it in.
So as you enter, they would shut the door. We have Una's frog here. They start examining you.
Sly, stay safe over there. I want to give you Bardic Inspiration as well for the next 10 minutes, just in case.
There's like water flowing over her face, so it kind of sounds like glub glub glub, but it's thank you.
Well,
When did you first notice symptoms?
how many weeks has it been since the desert? A couple? Couple weeks?
Where do you think you came into contact with this?
There was a man who was covered in them. I think
Covered
he was
in
a
what?
ghost as well. Scarabs. Ghost scarabs.
Ghost scabs.
That was the first thing I noticed. It gave me feverish symptoms and terrible nightmares, but it mostly would not appear. It vanished, and no one else ever saw it, and I don't know. It knocked me all the way out last night.
I see. They start examining you. They reach out and Sly, you would maybe see this. You would see the bone collector slightly differently than you've seen them before, in so much that you know they're here trying to help. But you notice that their bedside manner is no different than the person who abducted children. Without asking, they take a bit of Fable's blood, pricking them, and immediately taste it. Yes, it is Slimrot. But that can't be. And she starts examining you. She touches your ears. Any sensation, any pain, swelling?
No.
Have you had any trouble with balance?
Only when the fever overtook me, I guess.
Fever.
But mostly not.
Fever, no, that would be your immune response. They start examining you thoroughly. This is very bad. Has she been in contact with anyone else since developing symptoms? By the way, it wasn't a
Yes.
few weeks. It was about 2 months since the desert.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
We're so cooked. We are roasted, chopped liver.
It's over.
To
It's
be fair,
over,
she
From
did
the
not
guys.
other
start
room.
showing symptoms until more recently.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes, she's been walking around with this since.
What do you mean by symptoms? Do you mean the fever that like fully took me out, or just feeling vaguely feverish?
Fatigue. I would say you would probably have noticed stuff prior to the ball. I think we had hinted at Fable not quite feeling all herself.
So more like the last week or so, it's gotten
Yeah.
bad. Yes, I mean, well, what do you mean by contact? Just being near?
We
In
just
the
went
same
to a
room.
huge event. We were just
In the
around
same
so
What?
many people.
What can we do to make it better?
Another surgery on you would be too risky at this point. Even if I could isolate the exact spots where the infection is spreading in you in time, another surgery, there's too many chances for a rejection of the organs that I would need to replace.
How is that going to help everyone else you're talking about? You can't perform surgery on all of them.
No,
How do we help them?
no, I was just referring to you. For everyone else, perhaps the same treatment may work, but
No.
the same treatment may work, but then that would only protect them from your strain. The current strain that's already out there, that could still infect them then. We would be facing the same problem in reverse. No. This is bad. Scheiße. She starts-
Aaren, for the first time cutting in, just from the room, goes, so it sounds like we need to figure out the source, huh?
Yes, we would need to figure out the... And at that moment, she discovers the bite mark on your neck. What is
Sorry?
this?
I assume a bite from the scarab.
This does not look like a scarab bite.
I don't remember being bitten by anything else, so I assume it was a bug that I didn't see. I don't know what else it would be.
Everything all right in there?
This is,
No,
by the way,
nothing's
same
all right
bite
in
that
here.
Una found.
Yeah.
Una didn't tell us about the bite
Oh.
at all.
That's why you're all
That's
acting
correct.
like
They
this.
didn't tell us
That is
anything
correct.
about anything they discovered.
Oh,
That is
wait,
correct.
okay. But when
Because
wait,
they went to
just
Sly.
also
immediately.
remind me when did I feel a bite when the scarab when I like got the
No.
fever and passed out, or did I never
No.
feel the bite? It's just something that we noticed after.
It's only something you noticed after.
Okay, so I'm just assuming.
This looks more like the bite mark of a larger predator. Multiple sets of canines, but they are very formed in a pattern similar to human teeth.
Whoa. Hold on. So you're saying that Fable is infected with a different new strain of slumrot and has been bitten by a large human-sized predator that is not connected to that?
I think I would remember the only person I was in the room with was Zoraius. Only one row of teeth on that one.
Okay.
There is a new strain of sunrot, yes. Fable would be patient zero in this case. Likely to do with the infection. You said a scarab you ran into.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the spirit you encountered. Were they from the deck? Or were they something else?
Didn't seem to be. It seemed like he was tormented by these strange insects all over him. He's just running around madly, and I don't think he belonged in my deck.
This is all making sense now.
To you? Because to me,
Slumrot.
not yet.
Slumrot is a magical disease. It is one that resists healing. A magical disease such as that can only come from one of three places. It could come from an act of the divine, a deity, some type of demon lord of pestilence, perhaps.
Like this? And she shows the Lord of Flies card.
That is no demon. The other option would be a cabal of wizards could perhaps do something as this. As I was part of the Institute, I do not believe they had such means to make anything like this, not without my help. And I've never worked on anything such as this. That would leave the last option, and she points to your card. A curse. A cursed
A
individual such
contagious
as that.
curse?
Of a sort. A cursed individual. A cursed creature. One whose very curse creates this plague. A predator would have... You said you did not have this bite mark before you passed out?
Not that I knew of. I'm pretty sure I would have seen it getting ready for the ball.
If you had already passed out from sickness, a predator would have known.
We were
A predator
in
would have
this
smelt
room,
the
in the
illness
house.
on you. I do not think you would have been attacked by anything else. Unless the predator is our cursed individual, our cursed creature.
If we can stop the cursed individual, will it stop the disease from spreading? Wouldn't that break the curse?
It very well could, yes.
But if they're feeding on the sick. Okay. Okay. Can we determine what we can do to keep symptoms at bay and give aid to people while it's spreading? Anything that we can, any information that we can give out to people so that they can stay alive for as long as possible until we can track down this person?
I don't think there is another way to help. You can provide healing with whatever magic you have, but the virus will grow stronger. It will continue to spread. Eventually, not enough healing will be able to be done to keep her alive. I'm sorry.
I open up a mental link with Aaren. And I say, hey, not sure how much you can hear verbatim out there, but it's looking pretty bleak in here.
I got most of it.
Okay. Plans?
Was already working on it.
Okay.
I put most of this together.
Okay. Slide looks at the doctor and says, the first strain of slum rot. You were trying to help people. Do you think you still could if they were open to being helped?
Yes. I was hoping by treating the young, it would eventually create a generation who would be disease resistant.
I don't think you need to go into your reasons or details in front of one of those young people that you placed all those hopes on. Can you please come with me outside?
Yes, of course.
Fable,
Steps
I'll
outside.
be back as soon as I can.
Thank you, Sai.
And she just steps out. She's not going to berate this woman, but she steps out with her and says, I don't need more prisoners. I do need more people to be suffering less.
No, I agree. The course of action has changed. Now that we know this is a curse, perhaps we can rule out who may have spread this to them, who may be feeding on her. Now we do not need to
Well, I
worry
think
about
we got
long-term
that
solutions.
She jumps as she hears Aaren behind her and looks up at the doctor. She says long-term solutions and her eyes go wide. I don't know if the water mask is still up, but you see like little water bubbles burst from underneath as she turns to Aaren. What do we got?
All right. Well, this is where we gotta start thinking on our toes. We're talking predator and prey. There's no
Yeah.
point in thinking of this in the sense of trying to spring a trap.
Right?
We're already in it. We're already being hunted. We've already been hurt. You were right, Sly. We need to trust each other and be honest with each other. With everything that we possibly can. So, let's start building some trust, shall we? Everyone gather around in a circle.
Sly falls backwards. It hits the ground. Immediate
helps
trust
you
fall.
Fine,
Immediate.
Doctor, if you wouldn't mind just standing over here by my lovely fiancée.
Sorry, I
That-
wasn't
that
there
means
for
my
you,
mom.
Sly.
That's okay.
Helps you out.
She's still holding onto your hand.
So, first things first, Doctor, if you wouldn't mind examining us based on what you know of the current strain and the previous strain, do any of us have any marks?
Well, I believe that. Why do you have that face on? Oh. Oh, yes. Right.
Dr. Bones.
Takes a step back.
Of course.
Please, doctor. Yes, doctor.
And as the room
Doctor.
goes a bit silent for them to move closer, I will open a mental link with the bone collector and say, it's a vampire. They've already struck at us. Charmed some of us. Memories have been altered. I don't know how many. Tread with caution.
They go and start. Seer, if I may.
Yeah, of course.
They go and start examining you. After the initial request for you, there's no other further bedside manner. But they probe around. Do you feel any pain here? Here, they check like your lymph nodes and things like that. They check the base of your neck. From there, without saying a word, they go to Una and start feeling at Una your neck, your lymph
Yes.
nodes. If
Why are you?
I don't think sea elves have gills, but they would check anything like that.
Mhm.
And no, that's fine. And then they go to Byron and they start checking him.
You
Hey,
didn't
all
check
right,
my
all right.
hair. Not a good doctor. That's what I think.
All right, enough. Okay, as they checking. Ow, ow! Byron winces in pain. That hurt? Yeah, it did. Okay, if you could please stop. They push Byron's hair aside and pull at his robes, and you see a bite mark very similar
Stop.
to Fable's.
Woo! Go ahead, Sly. Good choices, Sly. Keep going, Sly.
I mental link. I say to the doctor, don't draw attention to it.
I would say a
think
bit
that
late
you
for
are
that,
hurting
in so
them.
much that
Yeah.
them just making this maneuver.
Mm.
What?
Sorry,
what are you looking at?
What is that?
What's what?
I think Una would definitely get up in their business because they're hurting them and they feel some sort of way towards this doctor to see what is up as well. Now, if that's revealed to everybody, sure, but that's a different thing. Could I see it?
What? Who? What?
You first, Daniel.
Dr. Una, please allow Dr. Bone to finish their examinations on all of us.
They are hurting them, though. Are we just going to let that happen?
Checkups are checkups.
I guess so. Keep
What?
checking up with them, Dr. Bones.
Why do you
He
keep
shouldn't
calling
be
me
hurting.
Dr. Bones?
They said
I'm
it.
Dr.
I did
Hodgson.
not want to.
Besides, nicknames. I like nicknames. That's all.
I. Una shoots you a look, like a sharp look, Aaren. Like, how could you not tell them the truth? I look like an imbecile, Aaren.
I'm sorry. Mental link. I'm sorry.
Do you remember? They lean down to Byron. Do you remember when this could have happened? What? No, it's not. I don't even. It's not. It's nothing like Fables anyway. It's fine. I'm all right. All right. It's just I don't know. I scratched myself or something.
Byron, please calm down. The doctor's just trying to do their job.
Dr. Una, is it?
Dr. Una brought to you.
Do you have means to remove a curse on this man?
Oh, you do not? They look at Sly. Looks at Aaren. Yes, I do. I do. They cross their arms, all confident.
Please. For all of your mockery, they acknowledge none of it as they are just specifically looking at this.
Why? They tap on the shoulder, since they aren't paying attention. You asked why? If I did. I do, yes.
Can you please?
On you?
No.
Right.
No, on
yes.
the patient, please.
I was just checking to see if a doctor would fall for that. And then they cast Remove Curse on
What do you do?
Byron.
As you do, you feel something
Oh no.
on Byron as you cast Remove Curse. You start casting the spell and you can feel it magically. You reach out and your spell you see pulling from Byron's skin a bug very similar to the one that was on Fable. And your Remove Curse breaks it. It shatters into pieces and fades away.
Byron?
What the fuck was
Byron,
that?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm right here.
Byron.
Wow. Well, I have a theory.
What is your theory?
Yes? Please.
Let's retrace our steps, shall we? This predator,
This again?
the only way that it could have gotten to us now was they had to have been at the ball. Sly, you were attacked at the ball. And thankfully, Lucian was able to rescue you, whisk you away, and whisk all of us up into a liminal space where we were able to converse and then depart from the party safely. But that begs the question, before and after the attack, where was everyone? But before we get to that, we have to get to the most important thing that Lucian said something was taken from you. Sly. From whatever attacked you. And whatever it was, had the ability to charm or alter memories. Not quite sure. But let's work off the assumption that this same creature is in cahoots with the Lord of Flies, or is the Lord of Flies. They would have been at the ball. So let's do what we should have done, like you said, Sly. We retrace our steps. We recount where everyone was when you went missing. Some were conversing with the princes. Some were there with Zoraius. I was there with Pepper. And
I was
interestingly enough, Byron, you were with Philippa at the time of the disappearance. When I think back about things, there's only two people I couldn't remember where they were when Sly went missing. That was the prince and Alden. At the time of the attack. Do you remember what you talked to Philippa about, Byron?
Nothing special. She was nice. She didn't bite me, if that's what you're saying.
But you don't remember any details of the conversation?
Just pleasantries. We were having a good time at the ball. I had just helped Sly get away from that crowd of nobles that were badgering her, and then I ran into them on the floor. I maybe exchanged 2 sentences, and then I was whisked away to where Lucian was.
Una slaps a lamp off of the table, like behind them, and says, "What were the 2 sentences?"
She offered me a drink. Some special cocktail or something. To celebrate Aaron's marriage. Or proposal, sorry.
Interesting. A drink that everyone drank except for Pepper and I.
They aren't saying sentences, Aaren. They are just describing what happened.
Right.
Also, I will clean this up.
Pepper did have one of those drinks.
Yeah, I think Sly has picked up on what Aaren is doing and is no interest in going after any specific people right now because the bone collector has not finished checking everyone. And she's looking at her mother with tears in her eyes. She's going to ask the doctor to please continue. She does this very quietly, and it's more like a motion of the hand. She's not interrupting the like deduction that's going on. She's intently listening, but she's asking the doctor to move over to her mother and continue the inspection while this deduction is happening. She's listening. She understands where it's going, but she can't take her eyes off her mom right now.
She starts inspecting Pepper. There's a moment where you hear Pepper, ow! And she's like, no, that just, you hit my funny bone. Keeps going. Moves on to Aaren. I see no other signs of symptoms or possible bites.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Please stay here for the rest of the conversation. I know a lot of this might not seem like you understand what's going on, but anything that we're piecing together right now, we may need your expertise on. So, thank you for the inspection. Stay here. Sly has no idea how to make a spirit stay. And then she turns back to Aaren and folds her hands in her lap, waiting.
So, piecing together of all the important people we know, of all the people we've seen come and go, who could have been in that hallway with Sly? And if we have the means to, can we restore the memories that have gone missing during that period of time?
You say the only people unaccounted for is the prince and Alden. So there's no way you kept track of every person in that ballroom.
There is something I would like to bring up. Someone who possibly would have seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
Sly, the
I
Watcher
know.
is with you
I know.
always.
He doesn't like to be asked those things. He's very shy, but I think you're right, Una.
It is a good time. And
You're
they
right.
would care for you, as they always have.
I guess we'll see if that part's true. I don't know if I can bring two out at the same time. Whew, it's starting to look like my dreams out here. Okay. Sly is going to try and bring the witness out, because if anyone may have seen something, it could have been the witness, even if it wasn't with her. She doesn't really know where the witness goes or what he sees, but on Una's suggestion, she'll pull out the next card, and it's that unfortunate wanting to know, that kind of feeling you get right before you look around a dark corner, that feeling of what will I see, the fear, but that irresistible pull to turn. I think that's what she was touching most closely when she almost brought the witness forth the last time. And it's that wanting to know that comes back, and she'll kind of put her hand forward. She closes her eyes when she reaches into the witness card. She knows that he doesn't really like to be perceived. And she'll try and invite him out.
You do that. You focus on that feeling of being watched, of knowledge that you wish you had, of seeing something you shouldn't. And as you do, the cards start to glow once again. And indeed, you do summon the witness. You may notice, as a curiosity, when you do, they're not like the doctor. They're still ghostly as they appear. They look up at you, eyes wide. They look at the doctor and they back away and they hide behind you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Everything's okay. You're just right here with me. I just had to ask you a really quick question, and then I'll cover my eyes, and I won't see you anymore, and you'll be able to go wherever you want. Deal? Okay. One and only question. Okay. I went to a really fancy ball not too long ago, and I'm having trouble remembering a very specific part of the night. I thought that I was in a room of pictures and paintings all by myself, but I don't think I was alone. Did you see anybody in the room with me? Do you know who it was? Sly leans forward and tries to like block, like use her body and like proximity to block out the doctor, Aaren, like anybody behind them, not sound wise, obviously. Anybody can hear what she's saying, but to just make sure that he's focused and not overwhelmed by all of the people watching. And we'll say, can you tell me the name? It would help me a lot. And if you tell me, I can give you a present.
They beckon you closer to them.
Sly leans over.
He places his hands over his eyes. And like a game of peekaboo, he reveals them and then places those hands on your eyes. And that is where we will take a quick break. We will be back in just 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Oh my god.
Give us just a few minutes to stretch our legs.
George.
BRB. Okay. Need new content for your personal
the
tabletop
heck?
games?
Oh my
Then
god,
good
I can't
news.
wait.
Forgotten Adventures has released a ton of new content this month. Let's go check it out. This month, we released 11 new tokens, including the Catfolk Sorcerer, the Tribex, the Night Hound, and a giant sea eel. We also released several tokens you might recognize as characters from our stream campaigns, including Winston, the Dragonborn Ranger, and Daisy, the mutated cow. They all come in a variety of colors. Speaking of our stream campaigns, this month, Defenders of Phandelver ran into some legal trouble in their Coffee and Chaos campaign.
Not the oh my god. Neil.
Oh my god.
Now this is when it cuts.
Not done.
And that
Into
is
the
when we
intro.
cut
On the Sword Coast, laws
God
are decided by
fucking
the
damn
Lords
you!
Alliance
I knew it!
and enforced by city guards. But when a violent crime occurs, they call the Order of the Gauntlet. These are their stories.
You bitch.
They also had a very deadly flashback episode. It is going to attempt to extract Penny's brain. Penny, what is your max HP?
I have a 41.
This attack means everything.
What do you mean?
It needs to roll an 8 or higher at disadvantage. And if it does, Penny's going to be in a world of hurt.
Ilmater? Hey.
That is a
I'm-
14 and a 13. Meanwhile, our Fears and Fortunes party had an amazing extra long ball episode. You can check it out on YouTube, and I recommend it because the art is incredible. It was a very happy episode for our players, which is good because this is a horror campaign and things probably won't end well for them. Moving on to the FA Battle Maps team. They released 3 new maps this month, including Ancient Pyramid, a perfect desert or jungle location that you might find in a campaign like Tomb of Annihilation. You can customize this map to perfectly fit your needs. Perhaps it's a vampire altar for sacrifices in the middle of a jungle. Or maybe it's like a desert temple that's completely dry, but if you solve the puzzle, you'll get water. Or maybe it is the lair of a beholder. You never know. If that map is too exciting for you, then I highly recommend the Creaky Stool Inn. It's a quaint place to stay in an urban setting like Waterdeep. It has a fully stocked kitchen, a fully stocked bar, tons of places to sit, and an optional upstairs where there's rooms for people to sleep that you can customize. The place even has a bed for the bartender's cat. Isn't that adorable? And finally, FA Battle Maps brought us the Lakeside Village Ruin. This is a map that is great for your players to explore. Perhaps there are monsters hiding inside the burned out buildings, or maybe you're exploring a caravan that's gone missing, or maybe you found the secret entrance to a long lost dungeon. Whatever you do, try not to upset the creature that originally destroyed this town, otherwise, I can't save you. All of these maps are made using content from our assets team, who release asset packs every month. This month, they released 3 new packs, which include dwarven walls, rugs, weapons, pots, lights, and textures. All of these assets are available right now in FA Nexus, our map-making module for Foundry Virtual Tabletop. You can try FA Nexus for free today and start adding assets to your maps. Or if you become an Adventure Tier patron, you'll be able to add all those Dwarven assets you saw today and be able to use our Builder mode, which allows you to make buildings right inside a foundry with working walls, doors, and windows immediately built in. This month, FA Nexus released version 0.5 for Foundry version 14. It comes with a ton of new features, including tile masking, texture blend modes, and a shadow-only mode. That's all the updates we have for today. I want to thank all of our amazing patrons once again. You are the ones who make this possible. Without you, we could not make all of this amazing content. So until next month, make sure you follow us on social media to find out all about the new stuff we're releasing, and show your support for our stream campaigns over on Twitch. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Hey, if you're playing a wizard in D&D, be careful where you place your spells. Learn from my mistake.
And I'm alt casting Shatter on him.
So con save. That's 3.
Okay, so how much do I roll for an ult?
Oh, okay, you're ulting on him. Okay.
I want him dead.
I want him dead.
We're gonna do so much guard work after this.
You use your ultimate. Roll 8d6 plus the normal damage for the spell.
8. Okay.
Obliterate.
That's 28 plus 15, which is 43 damage.
You just let loose, causing this shatter. One of your beloved apple trees shatters into pieces from the force of the attack, splintering wood everywhere, showering this goblin with wooden spikes, apples falling on him, and then as he's already taken a bunch of force damage, the tree falls on him and crushes him. So he is very much dead.
Okay. Alu, can you grow trees quickly? Can you make one come back?
I am a druid, but I am not a god. You can plant a tree, Leo.
Can you make it come back quickly, please? I was really attached to that tree, but I also didn't want you to die.
We'll do a great deal of gardening when we have the chance.
Okay.
Oh.
We return. And as we do, there we go. We return, and where we do, Sly has summoned the witness and asked them to give them information about something they saw, about something they lived through but can't remember. The witness put their hands over their eyes for a moment and then place those hands on Sly's eyes. And as they do, there's like a flash of light in your eyes, Sly. As you begin to relive a memory you can't remember, but you're living it in third person suddenly. And one moment while I turn off the music here. What was it you were going to do?
Honestly, I'm glad that no one else is here because I wanted to ask you this.
We can't hear it.
Has Sly gotten to the point where she'd be able to go in and out or pull ghosts in and out. She's been able to do it, but can she like summon them out, or is it all still up to a roll? Because I would like to try and roll for it if I can. I think she would like to see if she can dance with Lucian. It is her first ball, and I think she would like to see if she can.
Yeah, that makes sense. You head to a secluded place then, and you end up here in the art gallery. You remember that dream you had once of walking through the gallery, except all the paintings were cards then. And you think back on that as you walk through, finding this moment of solace. And as you do, you startle someone. Oh, Sly. I didn't expect to see you here. Arthur, sitting down on a bench, stands up.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're
I
fine.
think this is a lot for my first. I'm having a good time and I'm feeling very grateful. It's just a lot, I think. How are you handling it all?
I got away for the exact same reasons. It's so many people, so much noise. I'm honestly surprised to see that someone like the Seer feels such things as well. Very beautiful gallery.
You know, we're two peas in a pod. And she'll like start walking alongside him as she's also looking at the paintings and says, "Do any of these speak to you?"
This one here is my favorite, actually. As you approach this one, it's a painting you see of somewhere here in the castle. Looks like a group of nobles. Looks like they're in an opulent drawing room, maybe during another festivity or a ball. But to the far right of the portrait, not portrait, but of the scene, on the far right of the scene, there is a very striking woman painted with regal air. She's wearing a red dress and she has this curly red hair. She has a slight smile on her face. It's about 200 years old.
Wow.
I can identify just a couple of the nobles in the painting, but the woman in red, that is Philomena Migesh. She was my great-great-grandmother. Married, actually, to Lord Callum Alden Migesh.
You seem like you have a lot of secrets, Alden. And I hold on to a lot of those. I've never really offered because we're friends and you're always welcome to tell me anything, but you should know that if there's ever anything you want to talk about, you can talk to me.
Thank you, Sly. I feel the same way.
I know, Alden. I like your favorite painting.
As you look at this, you feel yourself, you feel your heart rate increasing. But then as you stare at this painting, a calm starts to come over you. You feel completely at peace and at ease. Your heart, which was racing only a moment ago for reasons you don't understand, suddenly calms down. But in this moment of transition between sudden, unexplainable anxiety and panic and this serene calm, there's that moment in between when you feel something's wrong. Why the whiplash of emotions? There's a single moment when you recognize that all of this is happening before you just completely give in to this calm. What is Sly feeling in that moment?
I think Sly is having a tantrum that she cannot express. It's very similar to a toddler who has full energy but has just taken sleepy cold medicine. It is that being unable to move in the way that you want to be able to move. I think Sly has that moment of something's wrong. And because of how every day of her life has gone for the past few months, when she feels that, she has a set of steps. Reach out, find someone, tell them what's going on, establish a psychic link, grab a card. She has steps. And the fact that her body isn't even wanting to respond to the steps that she has in place when that feeling happens because it's gone so fast, I think there is a vague sense that she should be doing something else. And it's nagging, but not in a way that's making her distrustful of Alden. It's more of something's happening here. I need to get eyes on this. I need someone to understand this with me. So I think she just like tilts her head calmly and says, "Do you come here often to look at this?"
You go to form words, but it's like the words, you're losing them as quickly as they're coming to you. When this happened, you said something I thought was very interesting. You said a set of steps.
Yeah.
What are those steps that Sly would normally take?
Immediately, Sly opens up a psychic link with the first ally she can see. She can't see anybody right now. She's staring at this painting. So she would have to like skip to step 2, which is to call out for someone to help her so that they can begin the run toward her. The third step would be to reach for her cards.
"Are you all right?" you hear Alden say behind you as you attempt to make a psychic link, but so far away between all these thick walls and whatever's coming over you, and even the joy that your friends and family are feeling now at the ball, all of that sort of muddies things, and psychically you reach out, but they feel so far away as it feels like you're sinking. And you feel Alden's hand touch your shoulder, and you can feel it's meant to be reassuring, but instead in this moment of dissociation, it sends shivers through you instead. And you think to reach for the cars, but your hands just remain motionless as you just think, cards, hands reach, but the hands just don't respond. You can feel them, you know they're there, you know that they're able to move, but they're just not doing that. And suddenly the whole world, a world which as the Seer you were more and more starting to master, suddenly that world comes shrinking in like you're falling into a pit. And as you feel that shiver down your shoulder, what is it Sly's feeling at this exact moment as they sink into that pit?
I think it is, honestly, is this what they feel when they go into a card?
Is this what it feels like to be in a card? You think that. And as you do, you connect with the only card. You connect with the only card that you have on your person. Adam, welcome. Suddenly, in this moment, mist and fog drain out of your clothing from where that card was pressed against your chest. Mist just sort of forms right beside you. Forms right beside you. Adam, Lucian forms, and you take an inhale as you do, mist pouring off of you as you appear here.
I did it. I did it.
And as you do, you can see what's really standing behind Sly right now.
What?
This tall, gangly creature, sharpened nails, their mouth starting to split open. Moving Adam over.
What?
Adam, how do you react? How does Lucian react?
Just to make sure you can hear me okay.
Yes.
And Lucian immediately steps forward, places a hand on the opposite shoulder that is not being currently held by this creature, and takes his other hand and like wraps it around this creature's neck and pushes them away.
You push them away. They swipe a claw at you, and you can feel it graze across your armor as they stumble back.
And I'll look at them and I'll say, "You cannot have her today." And then I'll turn and I'll lean into Sly and with my hand holding her. "It's okay. I'll take this dance." And I'm going to cast Etherealness.
You cast this, and suddenly, over the entire scene, fog just washes out from you. Sly, you've seen this once before from the Weeping Widow, as the scene is blanketed in mist and fog. Sly, all of that plays before your mind.
Yeah, go ahead. After you, Sly. We can hear ourselves still.
Oh, I'll fix that. Go ahead.
No, seriously, after you. Go ahead.
So it plays out only in my mind, but I can tell everyone that, like, no one else saw what I just saw.
Correct. Well, and if you want to tell them what happened, we can speed that up. But
Yeah, I think if I may, and even if it's just for flavor, I can spend the time doing this or spend whatever psionic die you think is necessary. But to make sure that everyone knows that I'm not holding anything back from what I've seen or trying to alter anything, I would like to open a psychic link with everyone in this room and show the memory exactly as I saw it.
Yeah, you could have done that while the memory was playing.
Okay, then as I come out of it and the witness is in front of me, I think there are tears streaming down her face, but she's smiling at the witness. And she's leaning forward, and she's trying to like keep a brave face on for this kid who's shouldn't have had to see that at all. And she says, Wow, you saw all that. You are so brave. I'm so sorry. That must have been scary, huh? Okay. Well, like I said, that really helped me and my friends a lot. So, A deal is a deal, huh? I owe you a present. I think this one. And she holds up the card where he is peering from the shadows. I don't think it quite looks like you. I've been working on something different. Can I show it to you? Is that okay? And I think she's not trying to hide it from anyone, but this is from a separate pocket. Mostly blank or sketches. She pulls out the cards that she's been working on. And she holds his out for him to see if he likes it. She hasn't shown any of the spirits the cards that she's reworked for them, but in this one, he is eyes closed, face to the sun. He's not looking at anything. He's experiencing joy, and there's no one there to see him do it. It's in a private moment in some secluded meadow or forest. It doesn't matter where he is. No one gets to know. Only he gets to know. It's a moment for him to not be seen, to not see anything, and to just be at peace, to witness what it is to exist rather than to witness the horrors that the world can offer. And at the bottom, she's retitled it. And she holds it out for him to see if he likes it.
He reaches for it. You're okay with me showing this now?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Android Grace hasn't even seen this yet.
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
The difference between those two photo styles.
He reaches towards it. And there's a slight smile on his face.
This could be yours, if you want. A place just for you, where you're safe, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And I can look out for you, and I can look after you. And if you don't want me to, I won't look at all.
They reach out and hold their hand towards this card that you've painted. Your spellcasting ability for the deck, I believe, is Wisdom?
Yes.
Go ahead and just give me a Wisdom check. Flat Wisdom.
Oh, yikes. Okay. That's rough.
Do you still have Bardic Inspiration?
I do, I think.
Yeah, do you have guidance?
I'm trying to roll it. Oh, here we go. Okay. I never used your guidance. That is a 17, but if I could add Bardic, I would.
Sure.
Is your Bardic
D10.
a D8? Ooh, fancy pants.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
also
another
say,
2.
roll the d20 one more time.
Sure.
Because you did make this art. You should get advantage for that.
You made
Listen,
that meadow. It's so
You
beautiful.
made it.
I did.
What?
Crying
It's beautiful.
So that is then
Oh
a
my God.
21 total.
They reach out and it's very subtle, almost imperceptible. Sly, you're not sure if you're seeing what you want to see or what is actually there, but for just a moment, when they reach towards this painting, you see almost like life restore to their hand, and for a moment They pull their hand away, and it feels like the painting tugs at them. But it's such a brief moment. Again, you don't know if you're seeing what you want to see or what actually just happened. But they smile all the same as they pull back from it.
Well, it's not done yet, but I'm making you lots of surprises and special places in here, okay? So next time, maybe a bigger surprise, a more fun surprise, maybe no more scary questions for a while. Okay, to the count of till I fall asleep. And she'll cover her eyes and turn away so that the witness can leave if he would
vanish. Gone.
Immediately, Una falls down to the ground and embraces Sly behind them.
Yeah, now that there's no
Hope-
brave face to put on, she's like weeping and holding you very tight.
You see the Una's weapon tossed, hit down to like falls down to the ground.
This immediately becomes a group hug. Byron and Pepper
Oh.
would do the same.
No, I'm so sad.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Oh my God, Fable can't get out.
One big I told you so on 3. And she's like
Yeah.
weeping.
I think Aaren doesn't join in the group hug. I think if you see him, it is probably the proudest he's actually ever looked at you. And I think he just sends you a message in your mind in the private channel and just says, I never doubted that you would find your way.
She puts her fingers here, but it's just more tears. She's just crying. But these are happy tears directed to you at your response. I think she's really, really happy to put these spirits to rest, and she hopes this works for a lot of them. The witness is one of the easiest. There are some spirits who are not as simple to make happy or to treat well. So she's very worried for the road ahead, but this feels like her first big, I guess, new Seer win. She's been talking about doing things differently, and I think getting to share it with everyone she cares about like this is important to her. And she slides the card under Fable's door after the group hug so that Fable can see it. This is what everyone's crying about. And she just kind of shoves it under the door.
It's beautiful, Sly.
We're gonna fix you, okay? So just don't let anything else bite you.
I won't if you don't.
Oh, I can promise you, nothing is going to get me. And she's like revved up now. She's getting the zoomies of like small accomplishment, but also of realization. She has a lot of grief she doesn't know what to do with right now. She put a lot of hopes on Alden, and she didn't remember what he had done or what he was. And so she has nowhere to put it but turn it into anger. It has to be a righteous rage or else she'll break down, and she can't do that because her friends are dying around her. Yeah, so I think at this point she turns to the room and says, if we're gonna find, let's be honest, we know where he is. We've been invited to dinner. Family dinner. Una and I specifically. I do think that the plan needs to change.
Yes, I believe so too.
But the best course of action is harder to determine. We've never gone after nobles before. What if this gets us in real big trouble with the king? He just got us a really nice house back.
Let me tell you a story. I was training with Kip. And there we were. Escort mission. Simple. Guiding some merchants through the desert. We wake up one day. One of the merchants is dead. Snake in the sand. A lot of different ways to get rid of snakes in the sand. One of the most practical ways is to wait for them to strike someone, then counter. Take it out swiftly. The other way to draw out snakes is to disrupt the sand. We've already been struck. How we proceed is up to you, Sly. I'll make sure we're prepared either way.
And what does disrupting the sand entail? It's the guns a-blazing thing, isn't it?
Not in this exact sense. However, we need to be sure that everyone who's been bitten can't relay information back to the biter.
There were a lot of people at that ball, and there's nothing to say that the vampires are only targeting our group, right?
When we were in that realm...
What do you mean, vampires?
Oh.
I mean, we only know
When we
Alden's
were-
one, right?
When we were in that realm, I sent MaeLeFay scouting and overheard a conversation between Philippa as well as Alden. This is after the attack. Essentially, they said, why are you playing with your food, toying with them? Because they're the one who has to clean up the mess.
Ah.
What they value most, Philippa is in on this, but what they value most is the facade, the image. If that breaks, it puts them in a corner.
No, hold on. She's got to be under... She must be charmed or something.
Does she, Byron? Let me ask you something, Byron. In all the time that we spent together and all the investigations that we've done, what is it about this one that you just can't follow your gut instincts on?
I'm following my gut instincts. All the evidence... The evidence we just got, thanks to the Seer, points to Alden. But we have no reason to suspect Philippa.
If they cover up all the blunders of the family and they just, well, happen to look exactly like the person in the photo from 200 years ago.
Oh, you're still on about that? Where's the photo anyway? The painting?
That's a great question.
Yeah, and I'm
I
asking...
thought I saw Zoraius had it.
What did you do, Aaren?
Press of the sand. Just a little bit.
Oh no, we're in
We're
trouble
gonna cut away
already,
now.
aren't we?
One moment, please.
Oh, my old.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what Zoraius is up to while I'm personally going through this. Please.
Okay. sorry, getting the scene ready. Here we are. Okay. Zoraius. You've
Hello.
just delivered that painting to couriers who are going to take it out of town and send it to Oakrim.
Yep. I have Marley with me.
You do. You have Marley with you. You're on your way back as the sun is setting. Racing to get back there. You know they're about to summon the Bone Collector. You're dying to know what's happening. What they might tell you about Fable's condition, about whether they can unlock anything about this mystery that you guys seem to be facing right now.
Yeah.
And that's where a pair of eyes in the dark spot you and call out to you.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah?
And as a reminder, last week, before we ended our session, you had to make a wisdom saving throw.
And I failed it pretty hard, if I recall.
Yes, you did. You actually, by the way, you had advantage on wisdom saving throws, and we gave you disadvantage, which should have resulted in a flat roll, but we went and checked. Even with a flat roll, you still failed horribly. You suddenly feel washing over you a calm. Any feeling of alertness or danger you would have is completely suppressed. Your heart's racing for a moment, though you're not sure why. As this figure approaches you from the dark, you see nothing but a close and trusted friend. What
Philippa.
happens next?
Wonderful to see you out on this delightful evening. What can I do for you?
It is. I have something for your friend. The nature of it's a bit sensitive. Could
Yeah, I mean, of course, anytime.
just I hate to be a bother, make you the messenger boy. But if I could, it's rather sensitive. I'd rather not be out in the street.
Yeah, I mean, totally understandable. It's for, I assume, Sly, so we don't want civilians prying. Where would you like to?
Just this corner.
Yeah.
Quickly. Oh, hello. Who's your friend?
Oh, this is Marley. He watches over the house.
I
Does
am Marley
he?
the Returner.
Hello. My, you make the most fascinating of friends, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just this way.
Yes, of course, yeah. How long is this going to take?
Oh, it's so quick. I take out a piece of paper. You might want to read it first.
Okay.
It's rather important,
just
and I take him back down as far down the alleyway as I can get.
You slip into the dark.
And
Promise it'll be a second.
Is George frozen? Am I
No.
crazy?
I'm listening.
Oh, sorry. As Zoraius is like walking willingly down the alleyway, there's like a string of him that is like he keeps like one shoulder turned as if he still wants to turn back and go check on Fable and the rest of the party, but he's of course compelled to walk down this alleyway. There's some business back at the house that I should be getting back to soon if we could.
Oh, won't take you. I'm surprised that you're out this late at night. I mean, it's around dinner time.
Yes, and I definitely could eat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have some food in the kitchen when I get back. Where's this? You said it was over here. What's on this paper? Hold on, let me.
Just here. I have it in my hand. I
Mind if
pulled
I-
it out very close to myself.
Yeah, if I could just take that so I can be on my way. Yeah, Zoraius will reach for it.
I go.
She pulls you in close.
Mm-hmm.
Her strength, much greater than you thought it would be. As she holds on to you tightly.
Oh, yep. I'm kind of in a committed thing. If I could just
pulls you close.
I don't want to give you the wrong idea.
And gives you a nice, friendly kiss on the neck.
Oh, nope. That's too far. Too far.
Friendly.
Fable's going to kill you.
She's a trusted friend. You must not be familiar. It's how we nobles greet each other.
Very uncomfortable. Could I just get that letter, please?
She holds it out. Take it.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
She readjusts
is that-
your scarf. The one you never go anywhere without, so...
Yeah. There's no reason to ever take it off, really.
Really, no. I mean, it's such
I
iconic
haven't-
Zoraius design. Why would we ever?
Iconic. Yeah, I mean, I sleep in the thing practically, so I'll just keep that on.
You never told me why you're out.
I was walking with Marley. Am I compelled to tell the truth? Because I lie to my friends all the time.
Truly.
Seriously.
He seems so sweet. May I? And I hold out my hand to pick Marley up.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm a trusted friend.
I need some rulings here.
You
I
are
wouldn't
under...
give Marley to Dietrich either.
You wouldn't give Marley to Dietrich?
No. I'm just
This is not
comparing
Dietrich.
friends.
This is like...
Yeah.
Not
I passed
Dietrich.
Marley over.
The difference between them in your eyes right now and Fable is very thin.
Yep.
You would trust Fable. You would trust Sly.
This is
Oh my god.
This is
Don't
Marley.
compare me to her.
He's,
You're not compelled to tell the truth, by the way. But
I was just running some errands with Marley is all. But yeah, I mean, you're welcome to see him. Marley, is that okay with you?
Hello, dear.
Hello.
I think your friend is a little fuzzy in the brain.
Yes. Yes, I think he is actually. Quite fuzzy.
This bitch.
Looking to Marley,
Marley.
I hold him up to whatever ear canal hole that the skull has. You seem like the smarter of the two.
Why, thank you. Yes.
I respect my elders. I have to say, I'm very surprised to see you out with such a friend as this. There's oh, are you aware of the Migish family's extensive library and holdings?
Only by reputation, my lady.
Well, I am inviting. Oh, I couldn't. Not in last minute. Would you like to be a guest? To the head. I'm inviting Sly and darling Una over for dinner. That's what you have in your hand, sweet. But if they wouldn't mind picking you up, will you be much missed?
I don't think so, no. Please take me with you.
Well, Zoroastrian, darling. I'll be speaking to you shortly. You're sadly not on the
Zoraius.
guest list.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You could add me though. I mean, we're
Right.
close.
Oh, but Sly didn't seem to like
If you could
when
just
we were
spell
in
it
my
correctly,
office.
it's Zoraius.
Mhm.
We can just add it onto the letter.
That might be something you need to take up with Sly, dear, as I do remember she was in my office quite a wreck and very much demanded just Una. Whatever did you do to upset her?
I believe I protected her, so there's that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You do try your best.
But clearly, I was there for no good reason. I mean, you are a little forward, but you're not too bad.
Of course.
I will have to tell Fable that you kissed my neck, though, and you'll have to settle that with her.
Oh, maybe Fable can return the favor. Or you could return it to Fable.
Fable, I do have to get going.
Cool,
Marley,
yes.
we should get back to Aaren.
Oh, he'll be a guest. Don't worry, you'll find him in a few days.
Oh no, I probably really should take him back to Aaren. He's really under Aaron's watch, not mine. Marley.
How about this? I'll write a note. And I pull out a piece of paper. Dear Aaren, Marley will be spending some time with me in a few days, going over our library and, well, having a lovely time. When Sly and Una come, they will grab him for you. And I take it out, kiss it.
Yep, that sounds
And
great. I'll
surely
make
this
sure
will
they
be
get the
fine.
letter. Yep, I'm sure it'll be great.
You should run along. It's past dinner. I'm sure you're starving.
Yeah. Yes, I am. Marley, are you sure you don't want to?
Yes,
come
I'm
back to
quite
the
happy.
house? I had some things that I wanted to talk to you about. That. Okay.
Don't worry. I'll just be at my estate. If you want to visit in the time coming, I'm sure we'll be able to welcome you. Just
Yeah,
not
we could
for
just
dinner.
add the name onto the. Oh,
Tell you what, if Sly comes and tells me that you promise not to be mean to her ever again, then I'll let you back in. You're very fun to have around.
you're
And I'll
actually
need-
very fun to be around as well.
Thank
Could I just come with
you.
you?
Would you like to?
I think. I don't know.
I can always
Is that
send an
okay?
invitation for Fable.
No, I should get going. I'm sorry. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. Well, if you ever feel to take me up on my offer, you know where to find me. And I turn to the alleyway. Now, what were you talking about when it comes to the library? I do want to know what I should show you first.
Oh, any books you have on necromancy, resubstantiation, lichdom? Any books on lichdom?
Oh, we're going to get on fabulously. I leave.
Oh, Philippa, I know where to find everybody. Just you fucking wait.
Kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, have a good one. And Zoraius go happily skipping down the way, and James will sit here and grit his teeth.
Oh, don't come back
James.
home.
You head on. Don't come back home. One
Table at the
second.
door. Giant sign. Welcome home, cheater.
I am clawing at the door. Just like let me out.
Una, I'm sorry, not Una. Zoraius, you do return back. You are getting there roughly at the end of a group hug. I will assume, unless anything, is there anything else you would have kept the bone collector around for, Sly?
In fact, I would have sent her to the sewers, unless someone had stopped me. Like, that would be the plan out loud while she's still out of the card. I saw Aaron's Daniel went like this.
I will say that's a great idea. And also, I will say to the bone collector. Wait, one second. I will say to the bone collector in a mental link near the sewers where they are, in that same neighborhood, you will find a well that was blessed with holy water by Una. If you can fill syringes full of holy water, that would be great.
She nods. To do what you want her to do, Sly, she is out of your deck, but she is more so here magically. If you would like her to go down to the sewers and work long term, you would have to release her. Now, when I say release, when I say release, I want to be clear. This isn't release like empty card. This is release much in the same way that the cards were initially let go. Otherwise, she would only be able to go so far before she could do a task. But once that task is done and you're not focusing on it, she will disappear.
Yeah, then I think because of that, she will send her there to end that one task for this time, because she may end up getting released, but that is not happening the first time she's out of this card. Not with her bedside manner being what it is and her lack of compassion towards children being what it is. So the one task is to go down back to the sewers where she knows her patients, where they know her, and to get the lay of the land, to see what has developed, to see what has progressed. That's for her research. I'm sure she can come back and give me the update if there's anything we can add to that would help us or help anyone else stave off symptoms, but we're kind of past that point. So she wants her to go get whatever research she needs in the sewer, touch base with the patients that she's already established there. And after getting that lay of the land, she should be returning to the deck. Absolutely. Until I can get a better deck with better placement for her, and until she starts acting like a normal human being. She can't just be out willy-nilly like that.
Okay.
What if she takes someone's organs? I can't allow it. I can't allow it. I can't abide by organ stealing in the streets, George.
Before she goes to step down the stairs and looks at Fable's door. May I have a moment alone with the patient, please?
Sly knocks on Fable's door and just repeats the words. May the doctor have a moment alone with the patient? The patient can say no.
I don't think that is a good idea. Oh.
Yeah, but it would be up to Fable. I'm done making decisions for her.
Right.
You just hear silence at first, but after a pause. Sure.
Sly steps away from the door. She won't go in this time the way she did for the examination, because she said yes to being alone. Sly will remain on the outside of the door. She'll hold it open for the doctor and then close it behind.
She steps in. Thank you for agreeing to speak with me.
Don't waste your time. What is it?
I want to say I'm sorry.
What?
The things I did believing. I believe the children were young enough that the trauma they would suffer, the harm, it would be forgotten by the time they grow old, and that they would live their life free of such a sickness. While you are proof that my experiments were initially successful, you are also proof that both of those hypotheses are not true. For you remember, and here you are sick again. And for that I am truly sorry.
Right, so you're sorry only because it didn't work.
That's good. That's enough. We're good, Sly.
The door swings wide open.
Okay. I have nothing else I can help with, and neither does the doctor.
Okay. Thank you, doctor. I think that's it for the in-house patient treatment today.
She puts her head down, and you can see them holding back tears as they turn, nod to you, and start walking down the stairs.
Her mask. She handed it to Sly, and so she tugs on the end of her jacket, and Sly holds up the mask and says, I don't know if you need this, but stay safe, please.
She just nods and looks away from you, takes the mask, and walks down the stairs.
Sly is trying to figure out how to draw a card for a tortured, torturer, reformed, genius, doctor, abductor, flesh, alchemist. Sly's like, I don't know if my... Gorgeous.
Zoraius,
she watches her leave.
You are walking up the steps as the bone collector is walking down the steps.
Hello. Sly is she supposed to be?
Yeah,
roaming?
she's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's okay. All's well.
You are a satyr, correct? You are not one of mine?
Correct.
Apologies. And she awkwardly moves past you, goes down the stairs. You arrive.
Literally, Sly is like, this is what I mean. She's
You're-
trying to teach her.
You're welcome. Hey guys,
Howdy.
good to see you all. Sly, Una, Philippa wanted me to give you this. Also, is Fable still?
Yeah. She's okay, and she's awake, but she's still not. Yeah, we're working on it. You said this is from Philippa?
Yeah, she.
Is
she
that
met me on the way
Zoraius?
back. Yes, it's me.
Sly,
the
did you
note?
send away the collector already? Can she check him?
Yeah. Hold on. And I think if she's still here, then she'll bring her back. But if she's left the house already, Sly's going to let her focus on going to the people in the sewers as the one task. So if she sees her, she'll ask her
She's
to come back in. Yeah. She'll call back to Fable.
I'll ask her when she gets back.
Dr. Una?
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, you are the
mean-
resident expert in the house. Would you mind doing the honors?
Of course.
Zoraius, while that's happening, you
Yeah.
said there was a letter for who?
Yeah, there's a letter for Sly and Una. Also, Philippa took Marley with her to meet us there at the dinner. We'll meet Sly and Una at dinner.
Sorry. Well, okay. So here's
You
what
open the
you
letter,
missed.
and it's a formal
I-
invitation to the dinner.
There's also a letter for Aaren.
In the invite?
Oh no, just the note that says Marley's staying with me, and then
Gotcha.
Zoraius would hand that over.
As she's
assuming.
opening it and looking at it, she's
Why
saying
not?
out
That's my
loud.
good friend.
So we did, in fact, through the witnesses' help, find out that Alden but this thing wearing Alden's body and cool clothes, or Alden himself, it tried to attack me at the night of the ball. So
Huh.
going to dinner with a close personal relative of that particular beast could get one, if not all of us killed. So we're making a plan right now.
I mean, I don't see. Maybe Alden for sure.
Why does everyone say him first?
That
I
is a
just don't
great
think-
question, Sly.
I don't get it.
I just
Dr.
don't
Una,
know how
your
Philippa
findings.
would be connected.
To Philippa?
Well, to the dangers. Sure, Alden might be unhinged and dangerous, but it sounds like Philippa's doing her best to wrangle him in. Perhaps she could be a good ally for us.
No, we're pretty
Do you
sure
mind if
Alden's
I-
a monster, but I agree about what you said about Philippa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be clear, you just saw them. Right?
Saw
Yeah.
who?
Philippa.
I
Oh.
did, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where you got all the letters from, right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But
no,
earlier-
sorry, not you, Byron, not you. But
Byron, did
just
you
to-
also just see Philippa?
No,
No,
they
you-
did speak. To Philippa
Don't
as
listen
well.
to Aaren. He's off on his conspiracy theories again.
It sounds
Una,
like he's
did you
very
check him yet?
tunnel visioned on this.
I have to wait until Sly says I can. Aaren said I could.
I think for this one, you have my permission to doctor anyone in here as long as you have their consent to touch them.
Right. So
Final check,
Zoraius.
Yeah, I mean, they
May
can touch me
I-
whenever they want. Yeah, it's fine.
Don't wink at me like that. I will cast Remove Curse on them. As I check to see if they have another mark.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check. Oh, hold on. On the gear roller. Oh, that's not that was at advantage. I'm sorry. So that's gonna be a 10.
10. You do, looking over them, if you do are you doing remove curse? You're casting the spell slot?
Yes.
Doing remove curse, you also find a bug on them. It's interesting. The bug you found on Fable was a scarab. On Byron, it was more like a cockroach. And on Zoraius, it looks like some type of centipede. You find it crawling through them and removing it.
Yes. That would be the same one.
Okay.
And then you find a bite mark on Zoraius' neck. Oh, see? No, same thing that got him, got me.
Right after he just met Philippa.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Wait, what?
Let me ask
what
you,
got
were
me?
you
Where?
down by the docks at all?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Byron continues on this, trying to figure out what creature must have gotten the two of them.
Right. That sounds nice. Anyways.
Wait,
Uh,
is it here?
Zoraius.
Wait.
Zoraius. Did you
Yeah.
finish the thing I told you to do?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. Fantastic. That's wonderful. So, do you remember what I said to you prior? Before you left?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Aaren. I don't know if I believe it anymore.
Yeah. I thought you wouldn't. So,
I think Sly is going to open up a mind link with Aaren and her mother and Una. And says, is it possible that a bite from this creature can charm you, like leave you charmed? Because Zoraius wasn't really a big fan of Philippa 3 hours ago.
I just didn't. Oh, wait, sorry. This is in your head.
as a respond back, I specifically told him that Byron might be compromised because I already suspected that he was charmed and maybe didn't know it. And now all of a sudden, he trusts Byron.
Indeed. We should be very careful about who we're bringing to this dinner and what we say to people who are very obviously unable to understand logical evidence in this moment. It's not making it real easy for me to get in a good headspace here.
I'm well aware. This is what I've been trying to deal with for quite some time. Yes. It does make it quite difficult.
Yeah, it's real hard.
Anywho, Una, you have any leads on restoring people's memories or completely removing charm effects?
Other than what I did?
Make a medicine check, Una.
I have a... medicine check. 20. Dirty 20.
You were able to remove such an effect off of Sly using Greater Restoration.
Yes. Yes. I do have one such ability, but should I use it now? Is this...
How many times can you cast it tonight?
Twice.
I think our safest bet is to cast it on Zoraius and Byron. Because based on the memories that we saw, the same thing happened to Sly. The calming feeling, that charm, that gaze. We can't move properly unless everyone is on the same page.
Yes. That is a good metaphor. I will do just that. Who should I start with? They'll turn around and look at both of them.
Byron.
Who would like to go first? Oh, Byron, it looks like you've been nominated. Congratulations.
I
Yes.
don't know if this is really necessary.
Right
but-
over here. Right over here. And
Aaren.
I'll cast Greater Restoration.
I don't know what you're... what the fuck, Una?
Are you feeling any better?
Feeling better about what?
You okay, Byron?
I'm fine.
I will turn to Zoraius and cast Greater Restoration again.
One moment.
And I feel like this is going to be like a matter of like all of the water taken off of Una kind of consume like follows the outline of their body. And as you see like little ripples of I guess energy or waves where all of the interference is as it gets kind of ripped and prodded out, and then that water falls down, moves over, surrounds Zoraius the same way.
Both times you can feel something breaking off of them, some type of effect that your greater restoration manages to find and destroy.
And there's no way I can do like a medicine check after this is being the third time to figure out like what exactly that is. Kind of like getting more used to that. Okay. Dirty 20 again.
You believe based on what you encountered with Sly, the charm effect, any inclination they seem to have, that might be gone.
So this is a confirmation that it was a charmed effect.
Of some kind. Not
Of
a
some
spell.
kind.
I need to be clear about it. That's not a spell.
Not a spell. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Una's going to turn around and start to ponder and think. One of those things where they're like stepping, like their foot is going up and down, kind of just like thinking, as they bend over slightly to the side, more and more, and they do like that Una pose. Looks very uncomfortable. And they pop back up and they say, This is not because of a spell. This is something different. I realized it. Please.
Oh, sorry, go
ahead. I realized it after I felt that similar vibration in Zoraius. It is a feeling, and it is a pool. When it broke, I noticed the effects disappeared. It did not seem so simple to be a spell, but rather something much more complex, pulled from something else. Maybe, I must think on this. Maybe if we can find another.
I have an answer to that. Certain
Please.
vampires, depending upon their strength, have the ability to charm their subjects without the use of an incantation, an innate ability.
Aren't they supposed to be powerful? Is this not a show of that? If it wasn't a spell?
And are you guys talking out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
At this point, yeah, we are.
Just making sure.
Yes.
So that's what you think happened to Sly?
Not now, Byron.
What?
We're talking. I
The fuck?
feel like we are on the same path and we are almost there. But that must mean that we could not be prepared for this, could we? Are we?
Well, I mean,
Aaren, are we
sounds
strong enough?
It sounds like they've only gotten Sly and maybe Byron, so it should be
Possibly
fine.
Fable. They've been bitten as well.
And you, Slice,
Yes, I'm-
looking directly at
Yes.
Zoraius.
Zoraius, not now.
fine.
I
Thank
am
you.
on this path.
When
With
would they
Aaren
have-
right now.
What are you talking? Why me?
Byron, not now. Zoraius,
Una,
not now.
Una did remove the charmed condition from Zoraius, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, feel the mark that Una found on your neck.
Mark?
Go ahead and feel your neck.
Come on, everybody, join in, Byron.
Okay. Yeah.
What? What about my neck?
This.
Oh, right.
Everybody feel your neck right now. The seer says, feel your neck. If you have a pain in your neck, you were bitten by a vampire.
I mean, it
You
could have
thinking
just
this
been
one was
Marley.
Alden too?
Nope. Oh, oops. Oopsie daisy. Seer doesn't say that she's wrong. Seer says, if you are hurting on your neck, you were bitten by a vampire. This is not questions time. This is us catching you up. If you don't believe us,
I don't
you're
remember.
gonna die.
Fuck.
I don't remember being bit though. I went to the docks and came straight back. So.
I don't remember being bit either.
And Seer, I slept on the ground in your room, and I feel a little bit of a pain. Could you check?
Yep, I got you.
I-
And she will
yes?
check Una and we'll go, nope, you're good.
Oh, good. Whew. I was worried there for a second.
Again, that's why we've been dealing with the whole memory loss thing. I think it's affecting everyone who is
Okay, but I've not had any memory loss though, Seer. I'm totally
That's fantastic. So let's get rid of the phrase memory loss, since it seems to be a
Thank
touchy
you.
subject for everyone.
I
and
agree.
let's go with the theory, if you will, that the subject, after being charmed, cannot remember the point at which they were charmed. How does that sound for everyone?
Great.
Great. See, it says
Great.
it's great, so I think it's great as well. Now,
Great.
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 in case everyone here has forgotten, there is a beast of unimaginable power that has been toying with us for months and has been trying to kill us and succeeded in previously killing Sly's predecessor.
Right. We're talking
The same
Philippa, right?
person- Byron, if you keep talking, we're gonna have
Sorry. All right.
Byron.
the same person who put a hit out in the desert involved.
Una's in the back.
It's the same creature that has been existing for hundreds of years. We are dealing with an enemy that knows our defenses, that knows our mentalities, that knows our interpersonal conflicts, has been studying us. Our enemy has had letters sent to them every step of the way.
I did say that was a bad idea. We all remember this?
It's not the
I
time,
believe-
Una.
Oh.
To have a
right.
pen pal? I don't think it's ever a bad idea to have a pen pal.
Okay, well, I don't agree with that either. Maybe we should drop that.
Could we talk about that more right now?
In pointing fingers at who did what wrong or right. Only thing that matters now is the next step. Aaren, Zoraius, are you two on board with hunting the Lord of Flies? Whomst ever they may be,
Yeah, let's
along
fucking-
with their compatriots.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Byron, you may speak now. Byron? Oh, and now Byron will not talk. Great.
No, I'm trying to think. Shut up. Okay.
Aaren, I am this close to throwing Byron down the stairs.
And I am close to making you my height. Look, I'm with you. Whatever we have to do, things are a little spotty, but I understand what you're saying. I get that. I think we just need to think carefully about how we want to do this. We still don't have evidence. But I'm down to think of a plan.
Aaren, do you think that the Greater Restoration didn't actually work on them? I have to... If I rest, I can cast it again. He doesn't seem to be on our side.
Byron has stopped defending Philippa. So that much.
Yes, this is
clear.
pure annoyance. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
What you're asking someone to do is question the nature of their reality, which to them has appeared unaltered. That's why I didn't press Sly even after you casted in greater restoration on them. Because I trusted Sly to come to the right conclusions when the time was right. And they did. We have to ask the same of them.
I'm on board. Whoever hurt Sly, whoever hurt Fable, or any of the rest of you, they're either going in the card or they're going in the dirt.
Byron, you researched the Migeshes.
Yeah.
For quite some time. Out of all their places and holdings, which would be their lair? Their final resting place? They would keep their coffin.
Based on what I found, if they have such a thing, not I'm saying they don't, but if they have such a thing, it would be either at their family's estate, or if it were me, I would put it in the bank. You have all the security in the world. Might as well double down.
Do you think it would come up with Arthur? Are they notable enough?
If Arthur could possibly have layouts of Beirutport, where the land of the bank may have been, space where a basement would be in there, that could lead us somewhere.
Two things. One, do we think that the great above game also, what was the great grandma or whatever of
Philomena.
Alden? Philomena? Okay, thank you so much. It's like the mother or something? Great. What was it?
Great. Like it's multiple greats and a grandmother.
Okay. Okay, multiple grades. Okay. Do we think that the this has started and has spanned over so many iterations of the Migeshes that we should find the one they call great grandmother and where they would be found?
Possibly.
Wouldn't that be known more?
If we were to ask Arthur, we would need to know their proper names first.
We have a photo of them, yeah?
We would need to... You're asking for lore, though.
No. If we're just looking to see if they are out there, I can find them.
Oh, you can find them. I just meant if we're asking for information about them. They need to be of legendary stature, and we would need to exactly be asking for the right thing. If we ask for the wrong thing, we're not going to get anything.
Yeah.
Can Sly excuse herself for just a moment? She'll say that she's coming right back. She's running up to her room to grab something. She's had like one of those like little eureka hops in place. Runs upstairs, zips up to her room, and comes right back. And her arms are overflowing. They're full of papers. Alden has indeed been studying them, apparently, since their correspondence, but it has been correspondence. It's not one-way letters. He sends letters about his family, about what he's up to, about what he's seen, about what he's heard, what delightful events has going on, his favorite restaurants. I have details about Alden as well. And if we don't know the right name yet, it might not even be legendary. There's no reason to waste time, that Fable is dying, trying to find the right question to ask when I know this man. That's my best friend. That's my pen pal. I would like to use that to kill him. Can I start looking through these letters and see if there are any weak spots, any emotional hard points that could be exploited, any favorite haunts or spaces that would either like lend to the bank being the right place to look or something like that? Any old names that he's mentioned that stick out to me, etc.
Can I assist with this?
Yeah.
Just by saying one thing. It sounds harsh. But maybe when you're looking, don't look at these letters as a friend. Look at it through the eyes of a predator toying with its prey.
It's not harsh, Dad. It's okay.
Maybe that'll help you find the gaps.
Yeah. I'm sure they're in here. There's a lot of lies to look through.
And she'll sit down and open up the first letter.
This is going to take you late into the night.
Absolutely.
This will be research you guys are sitting down to do. If you want to do all of it yourself, you can, and other people can do other things. Or if you want to divvy some of them up, you can.
I think it would be me and Arthur. I don't think Sly would want too many people going through the letters at a time. I think that's like too many cooks in the kitchen, not for means of privacy. So I think as she's reading them, she's doing a lot of the organizing. So like streamlining them. It's like, okay, this is a stack of places that he was and dates that are important. That's for Aaren. He's really good at putting those dots together. This is a bunch of numbers and, like I would organize it so that if someone wants to also look, they'd have an easier time. But for the bulk of it, like long rest, short rest of it, it'd be me and Arthur.
What's everybody else doing as you go to sleep?
I think as we all start to move, I say, hold on now. Everyone sleeps here in this open room. No one leaves the house tonight.
You look over and Zoraius was already placing a blanket and pillow by Fable's door.
Una's a couple things. Una will go to sleep for the 4 hours and wake up and help during that time. But the second that they see that Arthur is there, they're just gonna go ahead and stand up, walk on over to Aaren, whisper in their ear, and say, "I am going to be so real, Aaren. If I stay here before I sleep, I might have to exercise that ghost over there. So,
what?
I am going to go take 4 hours of rest, and I will be back because, frankly, I am so angry. I wanted to jump out of this door and jump out of this window and go right to their mansion."
Let me get this straight. So you want to leave?
No, not the house. No, just, yes, I understand that you want to be in this room. I must not see him right now.
Sure.
So, I am going to go into your... Is it the office that's next to it? What like...
You guys,
don't you have your room
reminder,
or like the office or something?
Right now, you guys are up here. This is the second floor.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Who wants
What
to
are
be
the
where?
rooms in there?
Who wants to
Any
be
other
where?
room?
Please shout it out.
Sly's going to be in that corner table, the circle. She's got all the papers laid out there with Arthur next to her.
Okay.
Aaron's going to be in the sofa. Wherever Una sleeps is where he'll send an echo, and MaeLeFay will be in Fable's room.
Okay.
Perfect.
Got it. All
And
right.
Mom can have the other couch.
Where is?
Yeah, and I'll just be.
Where's Una?
I guess Una will be in the room, in Sly's room or something, where they slept the night before. Their hand or hair will be sticking out from underneath the door, so that there can be a more visual, quick look. There's nobody open the door. Sly.
Yeah, I hear ya. Cahoots. I mean, good night. Good cahoot. Have a good.
Cahoots.
Yep.
No, you have a night of cahoots.
Yeah,
We will.
and good night of cahoots to you too.
Okay.
They like put their fist out the door and they close the door on the fist. Ow! I just pulls it back in.
With Zoraius getting comfy in front of Fable's door, he's like laying on his side facing it so that he can like speak under the crack. Fable, I'm sorry I wasn't here earlier.
Where were you?
I was delivering that portrait to get it away from Byron.
But you got bitten too.
Apparently, yeah. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. I'm sorry.
We're gonna figure this out, okay?
Sure.
The next chance we get to not have a door between us, I promise not to leave your side unless it's an absolute emergency.
We'll see.
Try to sleep. Get your rest. I'm right here when you need me. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm right here.
For now.
For now.
Good night,
For now.
beautiful.
Good night, Sam. Oh.
Aaron's
You
grabbing a
guys.
cup of coffee.
You guys start to rest. Sly, you're going through papers. Give me a investigation check and an insight check.
Okay. Investigation. I'll do insight first. That is a 14 for insight. I'm going to do a psionic die on that. Just to see what I can. And that adds 4. So 17, is that right? And then the investigation is a 17 with my luck stone. So 17 on both.
Aaren said to look at these and see someone playing with their food. And you don't really get that. Like, there's a genuineness in something so earnest about their interest in you. They're genuinely fascinated by you. Reading through it and analyzing it, they really do feel like your biggest fan. And it's not clear to you what that means then. Going through it, they do talk about the bank, their family home, the brewer estate. And when they tell you stories, they're often talking about experiences they've had about and around. You don't see anything blatantly untruthful. How do you react to that?
I think that Sly has felt very much torn into someone she wants to trust very, very much, someone she has deemed worthy of that trust, like a friend she picked out for herself that has nothing to do with being the Seer. A friend that she doesn't have to worry about keeping alive every day. And they're immediately not trusted by anyone that she cares about, and she stuck her neck out for them. And then, to have seen that memory and to see them monstrous behind her, I think it just seems she feels naive, and she feels very young and very small. She imagines, because she can't see the deceit in the words, she imagines him laughing as he writes these. She imagines how delighted he would be to know that even when she knows what he is, the words would still fool her if she didn't. Sly feels very much like she's been duped.
What do you think their motive is in all of this? If they're duping you, if all of this was lies, what is it they truly want?
Sly thinks back to the first time she met Alden at the circus. How he said he didn't get out often and really just wanted to experience new things. That's why they started being pen pals, because Sly is always experiencing new things. So, to her, it seems almost parasitic to live so vicariously through someone else that you end up infecting every part of their life. There's almost no one that she cares about that he hasn't hurt. Because even if she thinks that Philippa's in on it or doesn't know about it, whatever the case is, she knows what she saw in the memory, and she doesn't know who's biting everyone. She doesn't know if it's just Philippa, if it's just Alden, if they're a team, if they're a large part of a group. There's no way to know. So I think she believes his end goal to be pulling one over on the Seer, to be living that life as fully as he can, as well as hers. He gets both. And I think that makes her very sad. She just wanted a friend.
Everyone make con saves. Sly, do yours at advantage.
Oh, how uneasy I feel.
Is it a spell by chance?
Nope.
Of course it's not.
Okay, so at advantage.
I'm going to use Indomitable.
I will use 2 of mine. Okay, so 14 and 14 is 28 with using some psionic dye to add on there.
I rolled on D&D Beyond because I'm on a different computer, but I got 19.
19. You guys.
I got a natural 20 or a total
Nice.
of 37.
I got a
Sly,
7.
You eventually fall asleep at this table, pouring through letters. You all eventually drift off to sleep, except for you, Aaren. One, you've personally, and you let me know last session, you've permanently altered your sleep schedule to be staying awake. And you rolled a nat 20 to make sure that tonight of all nights you did. You stay awake and you watch over everyone. And as you do, you notice at one moment, you notice something outside over Sly's shoulder at the window. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Your ult bar is full. Just reroll till you got nothing left.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it on Gear Roller.
Yep.
It's
If
actually
not,
missing on here.
just do a d20 then.
Okay, gotcha.
And then just tell me what the bonus is.
Okay, that's a 16 plus 2 for an 18.
One moment.
Oh.
You see these eyes, and you see just the faintest movement, like a hand beckoning you. And you close your eyes and you look again, unaffected by whatever it was trying to do. And as you open your eyes, it's gone. That was so easy, though. You managed to resist whatever that was, but it was effortless. And it only took a moment.
I think Aaren whispers in a tone, knowing that this creature is probably still out there, hoping that it'll hear them, and says, "If you wanted war, you've got it. I will burn everything to the ground to get to you. I'll be seeing you real soon."
You whisper to the darkness. Philippa. I think
Yes.
somewhere else you are enjoying your night. That I think they may be on to us.
Well, one can't count you for subtlety.
What are our next moves?
If you don't think that I have 5 things in the works, then you don't know me that well. There's plenty of ways to press forward. The problem remains in how frantic they will act. They're wild animals up against a wall. Problem is, society views them as, well, a dog that has bitten every hand that has fed them. So the true question is how far do we want to let them dig their own grave? I know you like the girl, but they're not good at the game.
She could get better at it if we give her time.
Truly, no, she's has her moments, but she's not exactly surrounded by people who trust her. However good or bad that may be. Do you have a preference on how we should proceed, or will you let me work?
Of course, Philippa, whatever you think is best. Alden goes back to daydreaming.
I think of a journalist I need to reach out to. Oh, it's been ages since I've had fun.
As you say that, Aaren, you slip off to sleep. And as you do, you suddenly wake up. It's morning, suddenly. There's banging on the door. You race downstairs. And what you find at the door are guards. Crown guards. Lots of them. We're here for Byron and Aaren Drivelhog. Please come out. They're specifically asking for you, Aaren.
As that happens, I say, yes, of course. Is my echo still upstairs? As it
Yes.
should be? Okay. I walk forward and I will send a message to Pepper mentally and say, no matter what happens, I love you. And we'll find a way out of this. What can I do for you, officers?
King would like to speak with you. You're coming with us. And
now,
they
what would that be about?
roughly pull you out of the house.
Whoa,
Byron,
whoa,
too.
whoa, that doesn't seem necessary. I will bonus action swap places with my echo to be upstairs. Gem flight out the window in the back.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
He's running! Guards start rushing into the house past your echo, and that is where we will stop our session.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
We will pick up.
What? Good morning. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Get out the
Yeah.
plates in here.
Literally.
Byron, by the way, is going quietly with the guards. Just, I just work here. As he is taken outside.
Good lad.
That is what we'll wrap up. But before we do, we have some wonderful new things to show you. Let's just go ahead and switch this up a little bit. First and foremost, we can now show you the proper key art for this season. Remember the key art?
Oh my gosh.
That key art of Sly with the cards and that wasn't
the real key art.
Those were like the original. Those weren't the original key art.
Okay.
This was the original key art.
He doesn't look at all like a pen pal.
I think
if you had shown me
Dude.
this at the beginning of the season, of course I would have known he was evil.
That's why we didn't.
Honestly, looks like the main villain from Blade 2.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of inspiration from that. This wonderful piece was made by Android Grace, just like the rest of the key art. And this was the original.
His fingers are in her hair.
Yes, they are. His fingers
think
are in your hair.
Which
1 second. I also need to show you the other piece of art that you can now see the full version
Actually,
of.
his fingers are too close to her brain.
Too close? Yeah.
I don't think it's close enough.
I absolutely love this. Let me just zoom in on it a little bit. Just look at the detail.
Kill it.
And those hands. Oh my god. So we had
always vampires.
Change my background.
Always.
You'll also
It's
notice
so good.
the coins and flies. Absolutely love it. And then I can show you the other version of. You remember
It
this
looks
piece
so
of
good.
art? One moment. You remember this piece of art?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
One moment.
Yeah.
Vampire version.
Vampire version.
Oh no.
Personally,
Here it is.
I think
Julian, I'm a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think the vampire version's hotter.
Oh.
What about you?
So
Why are they all touching your hair?
it took us a while to get here.
I don't know. Why Sly biting her lip? There's a lot of things going on in this picture.
There's a lot of questions, okay?
There's a lot of questions.
Only fan fiction.
I think
can
she's
answer.
enjoying me better than. Yeah. I think Philip's
Better than
version's
what?
better. I think Philip's version is cuter. I think Sly looks like she wants to be there. Is all I'm saying.
But finally, we can use this new key art when we go to promote the second half of the season.
This is really good.
I gotta hand it to you all. We did not expect this episode to go this way. We had several other plans. We had a dinner party.
What did you
planned.
think was gonna happen?
We had
you
no
might go to the
idea.
dinner party.
It really
that I
depended
was
on the
gonna
choices
try.
you guys made. And based on last week, we thought there was a high probability everyone ended up in jail except for Sly.
Oh yeah.
So we thought that was possibly what was going to happen. We were ready for a Seinfeld
I am in
season
jail.
finale type of episode with everyone
only
sitting in a jail
metaphorically.
cell except for
I'm in
Sly.
cat jail.
But instead, now we have Aaren doing his version of the
Fugitive.
fugitive.
I think this
Harrison
one's great.
Ford. Just running from guards. But he's a vampire. I don't care.
We can clear his name. Don't you worry about Aaren. We
Sure,
got his
play.
back.
Listen,
absolutely.
whatever happens next, it won't be on you.
It-
Hey Dan, those are
Absolutely.
such ominous words.
amazing finale. And with that, I'm going to hop into comments we've gotten from our last episode. These are comments we get on YouTube. Last one was from Karis Alexandra, who wrote, I need to recover after this episode, but I also need to see the next one as fast as possible. Computer, make the week go faster. Thank you, Karis. We really appreciate it. This next one is from Saranahar. Is it 2 a.m.? Yep. Am I still hooked? Yep. Thanks for another amazing episode. That's so nice of you. Thank you. And then these were 2 comments. Okay, I love this one. This is from your local Ella, who wrote, with this, I am finally caught up on Fears. Which, on that topic, no wonder the abbreviation for Fears and Fortunes is Fears and not Fortunes, because I have no clue where our fortunes went this episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, last episode was rough. And then I love this. They went back onto one of our older episodes, episode 7, The Carnival. Going back now, knowing what we know, Lucian's card scene near the end of this episode, it makes more sense as to specifically why that happened now. Mild spoilers in the context provided in Season 5 warning for those watching the show. Like, what kind of existence do you think Lucian lives? And Meadow answered, a lonely one. I think a humorless gray existence all the color has been sapped out of. No wonder that thought was the one that sparked the vision of Lucian in the card. That's the fear he represents after all. Yeah, nailed it. 100%. And that wasn't, by the way, I asked that question, what kind of existence do you think Lucian lives? I asked that question. Meadow, at that time, knew nothing about those connections, but I had faith that she would put together enough of the vibes of things happening, and I also knew how Lucian was perceived back then. And Meadow, you completely delivered. It was an amazing response, and it fit perfectly into what was happening. So good to see someone else pick up on that. And then finally,
I just say shout out to chat for keeping this fucking secret from us.
Actually, though.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Chat's been on their best
I'm
behavior.
surprised no one broke it to y'all.
Of you guys all keeping this secret.
Yeah, you
I
guys,
appreciate
MVP
Appreciate
chat.
y'all. That was rough.
No one, and we didn't even get comments that talked about it. Like they made sure not to comment. We got nothing on Discord. We really appreciate
Chat when
that.
I get you. When I
when I get you. When I get you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I think
We have
the
the
thing is
best audience.
they know not to spoil it because that's part of the fun is seeing us squirm. So, seeing you guys squirm. I just work here. Last comment is from Blue Razor 69 wrote, best thing to do at work is listen to the campaign, makes the day tolerable. Oh, that's great. We're really happy to help with that.
I love that.
That is all for our comments. That is all for our season. We also, once again, huge shout out to Forgotten Adventures for making all this possible. Android Grace for making, again, that amazing key art. Oh my God. So good.
So good.
And of course, the key art with her and Philippa, which that brings us to Nick. Nick, thank you so much for being here for these episodes.
Seriously.
Look forward to next half of the season.
I can't wait.
I'm I have no idea whether you're gonna make it to the end, but I'm hopeful.
No.
Fingers crossed.
You're a wily one.
Fight me,
If I have
goat
it
boy.
my way.
I met you in a dark.
way.
I met you in a dark alley. You didn't do shit.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh, come on.
Just you wait. It is on site if I'm not
James
drunk.
and I have a contentious relationship, Sky. It's fine. It's fine. He and I yell at each
Listen,
other occasionally.
The second I don't love you anymore, just you wait.
Just you wait.
Don't worry, I'll get you
a
any
close
girlfriend,
personal
too.
friend.
Fight me, goat boy, in the comments. So good. That is all for us. A huge shout out to everyone who makes this show possible. Thank you all for the amazing fan art so far this season, and the fanfics has been incredible. We absolutely love putting this show together, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I do have to warn you, the second half of this season might be the end of the campaign. We do not know, and we will not know until the end of episode 10 of next season, whether that will be the end or whether there'll be anything left off afterwards. So we will find out. It's going to be a crazy 5 episodes. We're going to be gone for the next month for Fears, but then we'll be back in August. And for the rest of this month, we are going to have some more Defenders coming out, and we also have a few other projects we're working on we will be announcing soon. So keep an eye out on that. In the meantime, tell people about the show, subscribe, follow, comment. All of it helps us out, get this channel and this show out to more people. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye. And
Bye,
we're
everyone.
good. Bye. We did it!
Next season's gonna be so much fun.
I'm sure what you'll find. It could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance. You break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance. And set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear. We face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.